Good morning. This is your girl, Miss Scarlett. Oh, hell no. I'm coming in this morning to test out this overlay, child. Now, on my last live broadcast, Miss One, Only One Jury by Miss Ray Ellen, she said, if you're going to invite people up on your panel, you might need to put your picture up. And I was like, picture? What is she talking about, picture? Well, come to find out, child, she was talking about an overlay that I could put up on the screen so I wouldn't get no dick pics. Hey, Beverly. Yeah, Miss Ray Ellen was talking to me on the last broadcast, saying if I invited somebody up on the panel, that I need to make sure I put up my picture. I told y'all I was going to go and see what kind of picture I could put up and how to do it because I ain't know how to do it. So I went and researched it and I did create me a picture, but I need some money. I don't think StreamYard allow me as a freebie to put overlays up on my screen because as I look, it doesn't appear that. I've looked all around StreamYard and it does not appear to me that as a freebie I can add an overlay on my broadcast. Screen y'all wrong for that. Cause as a person who don't go live every day, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay y'all to use this little service. Now, when it came to what I used to use another program on Facebook, but I don't think it allowed you to have the panels. But baby, those hey Miss J, good morning. Okay, thank you, Beverly. Yeah, I used to use another program, and my overlays on that program used to be fire. Baby, I had that down pat. I had no overlays on that program laid to capacity. Like, y'all ain't got nothing on me, baby. But yeah, so Miss Ray Ellen, I don't think that I can get the overlay. I would actually have to pay for StreamYard, and I feel like I don't go live enough in order for me to pay for StreamYard. It's either $240 for the whole year, or I want to say $25 a month. I'm not really sure. So the other night, I went up on oh, I went up on the Truth Slayers panel, and the Truth Slayer, she had great topics of conversation, and we was actually speaking about Johnny Depp and his marriage and divorce, and how we were actually talking about how people save text messages and emails to use against you in the future. And I was like, I don't even think like that. Like, I don't want to hold on to conversations with me and friends so that I can use it against them in the future. And I was thinking like, hey, good morning, Naomi. Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thumbs up the video too while y'all at it. So I was thinking about the conversation that we all were having on the I think it was Sunday, Saturday, one of them days. But I was thinking about that conversation and how I was saying that there are many different type of people in this world. You have some of those people that welcome people into their home, heart, and life with open arms. And if they are, mistreated in any kind of way, good morning, Apple Sister. If they are mistreated in any kind of way, then they, learn they lesson and move on. But then you got those people that actually always meet people and off the rip, they plan on the day when that person do something against them. And I've never understood those type of people because I feel like you live your life in some type of turmoil. Like, why do you meet people to actually plot and scheme on the day that they disappoint you so you could pull out your text messages, emails, and video recordings of that person just so you can have a one up on that person, so you can humiliate that person? I feel like it's almost akin to doxing. I think that people dox people to try and humiliate them. And I know a lot of times we say that, oh yeah, they could dox me, I don't care. But deep down in the back of your mind, you do care. You care. Sometimes you have to have things that's close to your chest so that my child look this morning, she wanna be all on me. She's stepping on me because I ain't rubbing on her or loving her. Give me a hug, girl. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of times we as people, I don't know nobody who wanna have a relationship with somebody and feel like in the back of their mind they gonna stab them in the back. How can you live like that? That's weird. So that brings me to another topic, something that I saw on the internet yesterday. Actually, I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw that there was a live going, and I went and clicked on the live, and it was like, oh my God. I called Dovey, and a man answered her phone. And in a sense, I can kind of see where they were coming from. Because, like if you have a person number stored in your phone, then if you hit that name, it should dial that person up, right? But if a person has changed their number, i.e., myself, then it is a possibility that you are dialing the wrong number for that person. And for the life of me, I can't understand why you just can't say, okay, it's my bad. I dialed the wrong number. Instead, you calling this lady all kind of bitches and hoes and shit, everything but a prostitute, baby. And I'm like, just admit you dialed the wrong number. Like, why is you going through so much strain and strife over the fact that you dialed the wrong number? You said you have three numbers in your phone for this lady. So why can't you admit that you dialed the wrong number? Why this lady had to have a man up in her bed? And who business is that anyway? I'm like, this is the weirdest shit ever. And I mean, they on YouTube throwing down. And I understand Dovey. I do. Like, out of everybody else who communicate or have ran across a lovely love, you know, you bound to be in an argument with lovely love. And you could be having the most peaceful show and having a great conversation, and she gonna find her way on your panel to argue. And Dopey was like, I actually, overlooked those type of things, and I accepted Lovely Love for who she was. Okay, baby. She was like, I accept Lovely Love for who she was. But then you turned the table on me and you called me all these names and cussed me out because you dialed the wrong number. And I'm like, wow. She dialed the wrong number. She mad at you. And then she was saying that she was concerned for Dovey. She had a heart. She was worried about Dovey. So what do you expect from Dovey? I mean, like, you expect Dovey to be like, you said you don't kiss no ass, so why she gotta kiss yours? Cause you dialed the wrong number. She said thank you for your concern, but I was in the bed asleep. For the life of me, I don't get why you so upset. Why you mad? Are you mad at the fact that this woman is mad at you because you don't call her everything but Sally, Dick, and Jane? Is that why you upset? Lovely love. Because she got upset because you called her out her name. She said, thank you for your concern. What else was she supposed to say? I'm confused. So I wake up this morning and you live all night long. So I'm assuming that Dovey is going to be doing her little meet and greet at Labor Day. She said that on Sunday they had to pay the $60 deposit and the remaining balance has to be paid sometime in August, I think. Hell, you always got to have your own transportation. And these are for, I think, the people that are actually staying in the Airbnb. Honestly, I don't really know how the trip going. I don't know if you staying in an outside hotel, then you gotta pay still the 200 and whatever dollars that the trip is costing. But to me, I think it's actually you're paying for to stay in the Airbnb. Good morning, my beautiful sister. How are you doing today, Miss Francis? So that's how I'm seeing it. I don't know, because really I ain't been paying no attention because it's not my intention to actually go on this trip. Thank you, baby. Not my intention to go on this trip. So I haven't really been paying no attention to the trip. But okay, so Lovey Love, you dialed the wrong number. You said a man said he picked up the phone. And the man said no English. But in your explanation, you said if he could say no English, he could say wrong number. Well, it's common that people who don't speak English, the one phrase that they do know is no English. That's the one phrase they know. They ain't going through all the parallels of the English language to find out how to say you got the wrong number, bitch. They ain't doing that. They just know no English. And the rest they nodding their head and yeah. They nod their head, yeah. They nod their head, yeah, to everything. So you don't really know whether or not it's thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I've been praying for you, Miss Francis. But you don't know what now they know what the hell you talking about. They just girl, don't they all? They just nodding their head, yeah, yeah, and smiling. One thing I know about Florida, you can walk up to somebody and they could look just like your brother. Meaning that you can walk up to someone who look black and you swear on your life they should know how to speak English. But all in all, this mother, they don't have a clue as to what you talking about. And I learned that very early on in life. My grandfather, as a child, my grandfather, he moved to, well, I think he probably moved down there before then. But when I went and started visiting with him, he was staying in a part of Florida called Belglade. And he, continued to move farther south until he passed away. And he was living in Fort Lauderdale at that time when he passed away. So over the years, I would be in South Florida all the time. And I might walk up to somebody and they could look just like me, black as hell. And they speaking French, child. I'd be like, what in the world? Yes, I'm always there. Whether or not you know it, I'm always thinking about you. I learned that early on in life that just because a person look like you don't mean that they speak your language. Period. I didn't know, but you know how you go to the braid shop and the ladies in the braid shop, they supposed to be from Africa or whatever, right? It say on the door the African braid shop. Good morning, Queen V to it. And you go in the braid shop, they supposed to be African women. And you be like, what the hell they speaking? And out of all these years, I didn't know they was actually speaking French. They speaking French. So you can't just look at a person and be like, oh, they gonna speak English. No. And then you can't call nobody house asking for Dovey. And they say, okay, she said they say, may I speak to Dovey? They said no. That's another way of saying no Dovey here. But they said no. And then you said, can you put Dover on the phone? They said no English. They don't speak English. Listen, I promise y'all, some of you motherfuckers, I just don't understand. And I try and look at everybody as, I know everybody ain't the same as me. Everybody not the same as me. Everybody don't think the way I think. Hey, Fee. Hey, baby. Everybody don't think the way that I think. So I can't look at this lady and be like, damn, there's some shit going on. It's fried up there in that head. But I don't know, y'all. I don't get it. I don't. Like, I don't understand how you can be so mad at somebody because you dialed the wrong number. You get on YouTube and call this lady all kind of bitches and hoes. And when she say she hurt, you said that she didn't thank you enough for caring about her. It's some shit going on. And one thing I'm guilty of myself is changing the narrative. I get it. I do it all the time. If we having a conversation amongst a group of people, and I'm sick and tired of talking about what y'all talking about, I talk about something else I saw on YouTube or something else I saw. But over these past few days and listening to Miss Conspiracy Theory videos, I realized it's 3 to 4 people that hear her link and they will fuck up the whole fucking show. She could be talking about this, this, and this, and they'll get up there because they want to air their grievances with somebody else, and they start a shout match, talking all over each other, and Qantas, a lot of people say they be up there dog piling people. Girl, she was next, girl. She was next. Okay, so yes, I did see you in the comments yesterday, Miss Francis Thibodeau. And you said you don't think that the event will be a success. Here we go. Now listen. For whatever reason, Demetria made the most sense. At this point, Dopey hell bent on having her event, right? She hell bent on having her event. And she said this is what she gonna do. What I don't understand is these people telling you when they get to Florida if this person there they gonna slap the shit out. You want to continue with this? I feel like stop it. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear all that. I feel like if you want to meet up with some friends that you have on YouTube, then you should start it small. And honestly, I've seen some successful events on YouTube, i.e., club chat events. Yeah, they have been very successful. I ain't understand why Quanta was saying that Miss Dover need to go and talk to James Caldwell because he been in and out. I think that when James didn't show up to the event, oh child, this conversation happened on about 3 platforms yet last night. Um One was on. It started out on Pizarro from actually I saw it from the conception. I had woke up in the middle of the night and clicked on Lovely Love video, and she was like, "Y'all, good morning, Detroit." I called Dovey phone and a man answered, and then she said what he said. She said that he said and I'm gonna get back to that, Detroit. I'm just answering Theo Bryan, and for my moderator who always be on my ass, I'm answering Theo Bryan, but I'm gonna get back to it, okay? So, um, yeah, she was like, the man answered the line. She asked to speak to Dover. He said no, and then she asked him something else, and he said no English. I think that the way she saw it was a man answered over the phone. A lot of y'all might have my old telephone number, and I ain't no shame. I tell y'all what that telephone number was. I had that telephone number for like 20 years, and the telephone number was 404-721-9088. I had that telephone number since I had a Nokia, the little brick phone, right? I had that same phone number since the Nokia. You remember the Nokia when we played the snake game on now? Yeah. I had that number since then. And since I've no longer had that number, I've had two telephone numbers. So it could be people running around here with three phone numbers in their phone for me. They could have that number, the number I went to after that, and the new number that I have now. So if you call that 404-721 number right now, a man might answer the phone and you say, "Can I speak to Scarlett?" He might say no. And then you ask him something else, he might say no English. That don't mean no damn man laid up next to me answer my goddamn phone. I'm asleep, bitch. The fuck? So that's how I found, Fee. I was over there listening how she was explaining the man answering her phone. And it would almost get to the point where she was like, I believe he answered her phone. He done strangled and killed this bitch over here. Something going wrong. He done killed this bitch. Baby, by the time I had fell back off to sleep, baby, I thought Dover was somewhere dead. I'm not even gonna lie. It had got to the point to where it had got to the point to where Jay Dunn was on here when it got to Pizarro channel. I read Jay Dunn comment and Jay Dunn was like, I was concerned about Dovey. I was gonna call the police. And somebody called Dovey right number and they said, Dovey, these people think something's going on with you. They over in, I think the guy named Honest Rowe, but they over in his chat right now and they calling your phone. And I'm assuming that it was the number that she had gave them, the man who said no, no English. They calling that number and he's still like, God damn, it's got there 4 o'clock in the morning. The fuck y'all calling me for? Talking about Dovey. Who the fuck is Dovey, bitch? Get off my phone. But see, he don't speak English, so he can't say all that. Like I said earlier, you could walk up on anybody and try and talk to them, and they gonna tell you off rip because one of the key phrases when you don't speak a language is no Espanol, no English, no French. You know how to say that if you don't know how to say nothing else. And you know how to smile and shake your head, yes, because that's just common practice. You could be saying, did you kill your mama last night? And they just shaking their head, yes, and smiling. Okay, so back to the event. Now, Detroit, you said you believe her event will be just fine. I believe her event will be just fine too. I feel like, good morning, Miss Ray Ellen. I feel like it's a okay. Let me tell y'all something. They say we in the beef sector, right? It's a lot. You go down a whole lot of little rabbit holes in this damn beef sector, and you come across a whole different world. I don't know if how can I explain it? I'm gonna use my culture for example, right? I'm gonna use Atlanta for example. So in Atlanta, you could turn down this street right here and drive down a little bit, and it is a whole lot of turmoil and chaos. But if you make that right hand turn, it's like you in heaven. It's weird. It's weird. Certain areas in Atlanta, you could just be on hell's journey on that street, and then you make that left right hand turn, and you drive down a little bit, and it's a different world. And that's just how the beef sector is. It is people on the beef in the beef sector that they have no chill, and they will fuck a bitch up. Yeah, I believe they'll fuck a bitch up if they see them in real life. But the whole goal is to argue. Thank you. And that's why I said for Demetria Lit All Day to be the one that made the most sense when it came to her event, that's scary. Because she was like, you need to get a panel of people and y'all all just go behind the scenes and talk about this event and how you gonna make it great. Dopest thing is I've been a party planner. I know how to plan a party, a good party. That may be true, but I think you should start out small. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is when the Vegas trip started, it wasn't any subscribers involved. When the Vegas trip started, it was five content creators. And when they got to Vegas, the people who lived in the area around the area, they was able to actually come and meet up with them. And you then subscribers started saying, I want to go. I want to go. And that's how that went. And that's why I think that the it's so successful now. That's why I think it's successful. When the Vegas trip started, it started off of I can't even think of the name of it no more. But it was like Kevin and Candy. They had their little thing here in Atlanta. And then, I don't know why I can't think of none of these people name no more. What's the other boy name? I don't even hear people talk about him no more. Um Justin J. Ugly. Yeah, that's where the critics. Cause then you had people. When am I gonna do another crime story? I've been trying to figure out what I want to talk about next. And the thing with me and the crime stories is, if I'm gonna do a crime story, I'm gonna have to just learn how to get dolled up and come on camera and do it, because Scarlett can't do it. It's too many clips involved with Scarlett, and that holds a whole lot of my data. I have to do Scarlett on my phone, and it holds a lot of data on my phone. And when I get to try to upload it, it won't upload. I've tried to do it in two part, but I don't like two parts because it's ridiculous for me to do a two-part video for 13 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Scarlett requires a whole lot of data. Okay, so yeah. So actually, I've been researching what I want to talk about, and I've been seeing some very great stories. Now, my true crime stories were always based on things that I seen here in Atlanta, but it started to also scare me because I am very close to some of those cases. So I think that I'm gonna have to just venture out and go and go into other things. So yes, Beverly, I will be doing a video. And I think that I'll be trying to actually get these videos up by Tuesdays, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on it on Thursday, and hopefully I have it up by Tuesday, because it takes a whole lot of research, and I be want to have my little B-rolls and stuff in it. But yes, Detroit, I think she could have a successful, um, it could be successful. It could be, if she start talking about it on her channel. I understand that you want to actually advertise it, but at the same time, I think that, hey, my 2 cents, I think that you should, just get your little core people who you feel like want to come. And then those are the people that you talk to behind the scenes. That shouldn't be a topic of conversation on your channel. Just do your content like you normally do. Because I ain't gonna lie, when we get to talking about the trip, I leave the chat. I leave the chat because I'm not going. And then it always end up as you defending what you want to do. You get your core people that you want to go come down there to Florida, and you wouldn't have to defend what you feel like you want to do. You should have to defend what you want to do. Get the people that you want to come, see where they are in the space. And if they say, yes, I'm here and I want to be here, then y'all get y'all little group together and y'all communicate that way. I would tell y'all a group y'all could do it on, but I ain't gonna do that. Y'all gotta figure that shit out for yourself. Maybe y'all should start a Facebook chat group or something. I don't know, but I don't even know about that because y'all be doxing bitches. So, my 2 cents. The other night when we was on Truth Slayer channel, we was talking about how people would take your text messages, your emails, videos, and they supposed to be your friend. And when they get mad, they get to sharing all your stuff with people, right? That's what we was talking about the other day. And just lo and behold, that it done fell out, with the whole Lovely Love and Dovey situation. Um, it's weird how it happened, but now you mad. You over there talking about this lady event is you saying she's scamming. Like it's certain keywords that people shouldn't say about people. How is it a scam if you paying to come to a location? You think I'm finna pay for this house by myself? No, we gotta pay for it together. I hate that word scam. I think people use it out of context. I do. I think that people use the word scam to dim other people like. But when you was friends, you ain't see it as, if you saw it as a scam, you was keeping it to yourself. Why would you even want to consider or be around people that you feel you call your friend, but you see them scamming? That's weird. Detroit, that's my point. These people ain't no. And that's what we were saying on True Slayer's channel the other day. Like, I would never go. This what I said on my channel too. I had this same type of conversation. It's almost like a prelim to what I was talking, a postlim, I guess, as to what I was talking about on Sunday when I had did the junkie stunting video, and I was talking about how when you meet people, I've always looked at meeting people as with open arms. And then if they do something that I feel is out of character or I don't want to be associated with, then, or, to me, if they do something to me, especially if we real true friends, they do something to me and it's messed up, then I just know I can't trust you and I leave you alone. But I think that a lot of these people go into these relationships with the thought that they need to make sure they get something on this person so when they fall out, they got something on that person. I can't go into it. I can't live my life like that. Trying to figure out whether or not a motherfucker trying to get me. Like, ugh, how can you live like that? And I think that a lot of people live like that, and that's sad. We also talked about some of the things that we've been seeing happen lately. Is it, related to social media? And honestly, I don't think it's related to social media. I think that social media just um highlighted, because a lot of this stuff been going on for years. You could take that from the true crime stories that I've been doing. A lot of things that I've been researching. Some of these stories been since the early 1900s. So in the early 1900s, if a motherfucker was going around and chopping bitches up, then it's always been in the human DNA to lose your mind. It's a channel that I follow. She focused more on like um childhood trauma and like head injuries. And she said that most of the serial killers that she, research and study, they either had some type of childhood trauma or they suffer from a head injury early on in life. And she feel like it caused them to do the things that they've done in life. I don't know how true that is because, baby, I got a picture right now when I was like 4 years old. And I don't even know why the fuck they took that picture of me. But I had a big ass knot on my forehead. So that had to shake my brain loose a little bit. The original purpose of this video was for me to try and use my picture. Miss Ray Ellen, you was talked about earlier in the video because from the last Junkie Stunt video, oh, I could put on me a little denim dress today, and when I go start work, I can go on camera kind of cute. Thank you, thank you. But Miss Ray Ellen, you was like, you need to put your picture up if you gonna drop your link. And I was like, what picture? What's she talking about? Picture? My picture up there already. But no, I realized that you was speaking about an overlay in case somebody wanted to get up here and show their little ding ding off. And I have something so that I can, confirm whether or not the person that I'm speaking to is indeed that person. And yeah. So yes, I had tried to do that, Miss Ray Ellen. However, as you can see the little quack quack in the corner up there, that means I haven't paid to StreamYard. So I have a free account with StreamYard. And unfortunately it doesn't give me an option to actually add an overlay on my video. Yeah. It don't give me that option. I can only use the StreamYard overlay. And if you know any other way, then let me know. But um, yeah, I was trying to think of the name of the other program that I used to use, but it don't allow panels. Yeah, they look quack quack up there. I ain't paying no. I don't go live enough. Why I gotta pay them? And I think it's like $240 a year if you pay for it for the year, or um, it's like 25 dollars a month if you pay for it monthly. So I don't go live enough. Girl, if I pay for 1 month, y'all will be like, why would this bitch get off this fucking live? Oh, so you only pay okay. Hey, good morning, Miss Independent Tista 101. Girl, you be over there rocking the looks like, and I like the fact that your looks, you pull styles from everywhere. Like I haven't worn like a champion outfit in a while, and that look nice. That look very nice. You are a true fashionista. I used to be one of them girls that say, Baby, I could go in rainbow. I be like, baby, I could go in rainbow and I can make rainbow look good. I can make rainbow look good. Like I could put a rainbow outfit together and you would think I had bought that from a high class boutique. But yeah, I had to come on here because like you see a lot of things that go on Miss Pizarro's channel. You want to get the deeds, okay? You want to know what the hell going on in the sector. You gonna get it from Miss Pizarro. A lot of people I don't watch. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and I got a few dresses from them, and I make them dresses look damn good. You can see on the picture on the screen, I make those little bowls or whatever, right? And if I can pair that bowl up to any outfit, girl. But the other night they had her ass on the reels. But guess who she was on the channel with yesterday? And they was airing out their grievances because everybody she was mad because everybody said she be lying. But girl, you be lying your ass. You be lying your ass off. Oh, okay. You can email me at sh it's on this the cash out thing up there and put it at me.com behind it. So SHOSCOVERGURL at me.com. And you could just give me your combination of colors, how you wanted to look. I'll send you a go on my TikTok too. My TikTok is I am just lovely, I think. And then it's I got a lot of different ones on there. You could just tell me which style you like and the colors that you like. And yeah, I'll let you know. So it takes too much energy, and then I feel like these people ain't even good professional lives. Like if you're gonna be a professional liar, you got to take note as to what the hell you say. Like you can't come on here one day and say I didn't say that, and it's on video. You on a live broadcast, so when you on these live broadcasts, everybody's seeing what you said, and then they go pull up the damn video and you be mad. How you mad? You said it. You said it. That's what you said. Did nobody tell you to say that? You came on here and told everybody your son was gonna get married to Mimi. And I was like, oh, that's great, but come find out that's a fucking lie. Oh, that is a lie. That is a lie. Like, no, don't do that. That shit weird to me. But you on the damn panel yesterday with Lovely Love talking about how they be talking about I be lying. You do. Oh, a lot of people can't. And, and it's just I don't know. I had did a community feed post on her because she had pissed me off. One thing about it, they've been talking about the Eastern Star, and I got a sister in the chat right now. My sister, Miss Frances Thibodeau, that is my Eastern Star sister. I don't give a damn. And it's another young lady. She be on YouTube. Her name is Miss OES Sister, and she is my Eastern Star sister too. Yeah, now we talking about that. Okay, yeah, let me get on to what I got to say. Cause my goddamn one of my mods, baby, she be up in my shit. Cause she be like, you be going from subject to subject. She is a dangerous liar. So the girl was not being rude to her. As a matter of fact, I feel like she was one of the only people in Pizarro chat that night that was trying to give her a break, right? And she just went off on her. And instead of going off on her, she went off on the Eastern Star. And I'm like, wait a minute. As worthy matron, just lovely. You ain't finna be going off on my fucking sisters like that. I don't give a fuck. Like, you not gonna do that. You can't go off on my sisters like that. And I had put the post on my community post and I tagged her because I was like, no, I can't stand for that. You can't go off on my sisters. And like I said, I was a word matron. I had a chapter of 30 women. You think I'm finna let anybody go in on my sisters? You miss my 2 cents. Listen, as a teenager, they had a youth court, right? Youth court. And it was my mother's friend. She was a word matron, and she was trying to get me to join their organization. And I just felt like I couldn't. I had to go to the club. Like, we had a teen club here in Atlanta called Sharon Showcase, and I used to go 3 times a week. I used to go, baby, fee. You see what I'm saying? I was like, wait a minute. And see, after she cussed her out, right? She came up there again like 2 or 3 days after that and said she was a star too. And I was like, why would you diminish? Why would you even, talk so hard about Kimmy? I'm gonna get to her too. I was like, why would you talk so hard about the whole organization if you're a star too? I was confused at it. Baby, that's a Decepticon. No. So yeah, she a Easter Star, a AKA, a Zeta, a Alpha. She everything. That's why they were saying all them goddamn jobs. Like, you need to go pick one of them and do it every day. But as far as Kimmy is concerned, um, they say she's not. I don't know how they could tell if she is or not. The only way I could tell if a person is actually a star is by challenging them. By challenging them. Anybody can challenge me because, I won about 3 knowledge bowls. I was a word matron. You got to be up on top of your shit, especially if you're going to be out in the streets wearing light now. If you're going to wear some light, you got to be up on your stuff. So, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. You got to be up on your stuff. If you're going to wear some light, you got to be up on your stuff. I don't even know how to do it, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Cause I ain't trying to do me. But yeah, that's what I was trying to tell my homegirl, who was my grand matron. I was telling her, the whole situation when it come to Kimmy. As far as whether or not Kimmy was supposed to be at some event up in Jacksonville, um, you can't say she was supposed to be there. When we did our grand sessions, we would throw our grand sessions to a different week because my friend, her husband was Prince Hall. We our My organization wasn't Prince Hall. Her husband was Prince Hall, and they did their grand session at a different time of the year. So what they got to do with Kimmy? You see what I'm saying? I have a whole lot of, like, Miss Ray Ellen. I have jackets with the Eastern Star branding on it. logo, I got a whole lot of stuff. And see, lately I've been talking to my old grand matron about this whole Eastern Star thing. I was like, how can you explain to these people that they don't have it? If she say she won, then she won. I can't say whether or not she won because you can't go off of the not the way that they look at things. The way they looking at it, like she's supposed to be in Jacksonville. You can't tell that like she ain't a part of their organization. Then that one when they did state session. As far as and then they say, well, how can that organization let a criminal in? We do background checks. We do. Some organizations don't do background checks. But the whole idea behind the organization is that for me, I felt like the person wanted to come into the organization. Yes, I am a turtle girl. Oh no, a turtle is not even a part of that. Like right now, I'm at my highest. I am a daughter, but a turtle is just an offset of it. Like a turtle to Eastern Star in masonry, the turtle is like a sorority of. It's just the organization. It's not. I'm a turtle too though, but nope, 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 nope. You can't determine whether or not because she won that event, whether or not she is a star or not. The only way that you could determine whether or not Kimmy is a star is by challenging her. You could challenge her. And then even when you challenge somebody, if somebody want to be deep into their life, they can go buy some books and study. Now, whether or not you studying for no reason will get you anywhere, then I don't know, but you could study. And trust me, I got almost every study guide book, so you can too. You just got to know where to go get them. And my godmother, she sell everything from aprons to crowns to fezzes. She sell everything. So I could call her and say, I need this book right here and go pick it up. You have a lot of females that actually want to know what they have going on in the Masonic Lodge. I'm just one of them females who I never wanted to know. My grandfather, he was a Mason. I asked him one time, I said, Granddaddy, when you at your meeting, what y'all be doing? And my granddaddy was like, well, generally when you at a meeting, you studying, you trying to, master your craft. He was like, but we've been in this so long, the only thing we do is go in there, call the meeting to order, check to see if everybody done paid their dues. Once if you done figured out everybody up on their dues, we ain't got nothing to study because we done mastered our craft. So we might sit there, have some drinks, and talk shit. That's that's what my granddad said. Girl, being a turtle. Okay, so I think the turtle organization started with the military, right? And so the turtle organization is so much. It's all about getting drunk. To me, as I see it, it ain't nothing to study. Like even when you being initiated to be a turtle, you getting drunk. You getting drunk. Yes, Diamond Princess. You need to order a fez. So, Miss Francis, I'll call you later on and I'll let you speak to Miss Glenda about a fez, okay? My godmother. I'll send you to my godmother, and she have the most beautiful feds. Like they be so blinged out. But yeah, and the reason why Kimmy wear her pearls, shit, I got so many strands of pearls to the point to where um if I leave my real genuine pearls at home when it's time to go to the meeting, I stop by a beauty supply store and buy me a pair of beauty supply store pearls. But I have genuine pearls that I wear to my meetings, especially when we have grand session. Oh, she, she be I love it. I don't know. I love it. And we supposed to be getting back in session. I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, no, we can't determine whether or not Kimmy is an organization or not. As far as it being a secret organization, we shouldn't be able to talk about the organization. That's really you could talk about the organization, but as long as you don't share what y'all talk about in your chapter meetings and stuff like that, then you could talk about it. You can. I don't think that Kimmy is out here, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I haven't even talked to Kimmy. I take it to heart too. I do. And what we decided that we was gonna do was we wasn't gonna speak about the social media aspect of it because it's a lot that be going on social media. We was just gonna handle our business in our chapter meetings and let it go, you know. But whatever Kimmy talking about over there, I don't know. I just know that there's a lot of people on here have a misconception as to how Kimmy should actually handle herself when it comes to being a star. Uh, I always thought that when we got new people in our chapter or whatever, I could have known them 6 years ago, and they could have been the most. It's almost like taking refuge in church. Hey, Junji babes. To me, I always looked at it as taking refuge in church. Like, you always have that person that kind of they done been through a whole lot in life, and they want to have some type of change, so they go and join a church. Well, you got some people that want a whole different change in their life, and they know that we do good in the community because that's what it's all about. For me, I love the community aspect of it. I love the whole it kind of remind me of a political seat, if you will. So um they just see what you're doing in the community and they want to join in on it. If you do backpack drives for school, if you do coat drives for Christmas, if you do Christmas drives for some unfortunate children who might not get no Christmas gifts, then they seeing you doing all this and then they want to get in on it. And it kind of give them a different aspect in life as to where they want to change their ways and become um different, if you will. Right, Francis. That's what I was telling my grand matron. I was like, I still would call her my sister. I would do it, and I ain't even no challenging type person. I ain't gonna challenge you. Why would I challenge you? I don't care. Yeah, like I said, if you going through all that to prove that you're a part of this organization, then hats off to you because it's a lot. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marcus. Hats off to you. It's a whole lot. And for those who trying to discredit her for saying that she is one, they got the right to do that too because they don't have a clue. They don't. I learned, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, baby. When it first started coming up, I was pissed off. I was so mad because I was like, How in the world can they sit here and talk about the organization? That's Kimmy. That's on her. That's her character. That then I'm like, you be on here cussing everybody out, and these people don't have a clue as to what's your title in the chapter. They don't know what your title is in the chapter. You be on here cussing hoes out. But even when I joined, I was still cussing hoes out. I just been a cusser all my life. It's just communication, people. It's just communication. So I was upset. I was upset for how they was coming for the organization. I was. And then I started feeling like, oh, you gotta prove to them this. You ain't gotta prove nothing. You don't have to prove anything. And it is what it is. So no, I come to terms with the fact that I don't have to try and shine light on Kimmy to make Kimmy look good in her or make the organization look good. And that's why when I confronted Dory, I was like, we seen his star in the east and we come to worship him. Period. And her response gave me the idea that she ain't I guess as Pizarro say, a Easter star and Easter oval. You too, babes. I ain't even gonna lie, baby. When Pizarro was saying that, that shit was pissing me off. And I was like, I leave. I left. Cause I was like, they don't have a clue. They don't have an idea. And then I was like, girl, you the one who had to go through the initiation process and all the stuff that you had to do in order to why you don't even worry about that. Hell, if you really ask me, it's some the degrees that outside of the blue house, I want to do some of them over again because I felt like I was lazy and didn't do what I supposed to do. I felt like at the time I was a know it all. I'm always gonna be a know it all. Like I felt like I already knew the process because I had been through it so many times. So yeah, I want to redo my daughter degree. I do, but they were like, you can't redo your daughter degree. You a daughter, forget it. But like I said, originally this video was talking about how some of these people in the world, they have no idea on how to be a friend. They don't have any idea on I don't even understand why they call each other friend. And I've had some relationships on social media that I've had since MySpace, and we real good friends. Um, I was explaining to them the other day on the True Slayers channel that um I'm a part of so many organizations. Where you at, Fee? I'm a part of so many organizations to where you build bonds and relationships. So I know it's not hard to have bonds and relationship with people on social media. It's just that it's the type of person that you are. And as I mentioned before, I meet people, I greet people with open arms. Louisiana. Mm. Email me, Fee. I probably can reach out to somebody. And it's the name on my banner at me.com. But I feel like I meet people and I greet people with open arms. And when I try and greet people, I always have the best intentions on the relationship. I don't meet people to say that I feel like they're going to stab me in the back. And I feel like a lot of people here in the beef sector, they meet people and it's indoctrinated in them because of the things that we see in the beef sector. For example, the recording of the phone calls, doxing, um, putting up pictures, all that type of stuff. It's what we seen here in the beef sector. So I feel like a lot of people still coming to the beef sector with blinders up and they feel like everybody gonna be out to get them. But I feel like if they turn that around and look at it in a different light, then that's not what they will see. There are some people out here that have a genuine heart and they want to see the best for everybody. I don't understand this numbers game. I don't understand how that's competition. The only person that you should be competing with is yourself. Every time I come on YouTube and do a video, I always do a video and good morning, Key. Anytime I come on YouTube and do a video, I come on YouTube and I'm challenging myself. I'm not on here trying to get no numbers to prove anything to nobody else. And I feel like the B sector has gone to high shit because everybody is always um everybody is always talking about their numbers, my numbers. You competing with other people don't make you your best. You need to compete with yourself. And my standard as to how many people I want to be in my life may only be 12 people. I want to get out here and talk to 12 people that genuinely like me. Oh, it just went down by three, but that's okay. I come on YouTube to talk to people who genuinely like me. I come on YouTube to talk to people who I feel like I have a connection with and that we I like these people that I talk to on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I think it get very convoluted when you got people in the bushes like myself, and you got people in your chat that's going against you. You have people coming up on your panel cussing you the fuck out on your own shit, Rick Reed. Baby, when that girl said, your hat don't even have a brand. And she said, you got on a lace front beard. And she was on your channel. At least he didn't flush her, you know. He went with the punches. He went with the punches. But you want to talk about how many people she have looking at her channel. How many people? Why you don't have 1,000 views? Why? That's when I clicked off the video. I don't know what happened after that. Because when he went to talk about why she don't have 1,000 views, I was like, to me, it don't matter if she got 1,000 views or not, cause she let your motherfucking ass have it. She letting you have it. She letting you have it. But Miss Francis, I'ma call you when we get off this live. Y'all, I'm gonna get up and fix me a little bite to eat before it's time for me to do my clock in. And I appreciate you all for coming over. Please like this video. What happened? What Seven say? I see. I don't know. I don't be looking at these people. What happened? What Seven do? But Mr. Marcus, but when he went and changed his hat, baby, I said she is giving it to him. Whether or not she get 1,000 people watching her channel or not, baby, one thing I can say is she's very clever with her tongue. She's very good at reading the bitch. She's very good at reading the bitch. So, no. But what Seven say, Key? Real good. Shoot, let his ass have. Yeah, hell, she gave him some numbers because if I had been, I don't watch it read like Ricky bullshit, but if I had a whiff of it, I probably would have been up in the bushes laughing my ass off. So I would have been giving him at least one person number. But, but yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end because I done asked this motherfucker 3 times. Oh, she said she laid his ass out. Okay, yeah, she did. She laid him out. And then I don't even know. And then what tripped me out was the fact that he was like, it was almost like, how you be like, your pit bull be sitting next to you and somebody done came up to you and slapped the taste out your mouth. And you say, get him, boo boo. Get him, boo boo. You put your pit bull off on somebody. You try to put Demetra on. Baby, you were like, get him, Demetra, get him. Like, oh, so now Demetra is his pit bull. Get him, Demetra, get him. Sickle, Demetra, sickle. Sickle, sickle. She on my ass, get him. I was like, man, you got to be telling me some lies right here, baby. This motherfucking retarded ass bitch up on the YouTube. He getting laid, like you said, laid the fuck out. And you result, she getting in your shit so good, you result the goddamn telling Demetra to get him. Child, look. Okay, make sure you let us know how everything go. And you another one that I pray about constantly. Girl, go over the I seen it on Hard Conversations. But yeah, go look at it. He was outdone. He was like, get her, Demetra. She had on fucking, and then I did see the part where he was like, okay, okay, okay. I just really want to know a lot of, a little something about you. And then he tried to after that, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they went back to arguing or she gave him what he wanted, but he actually ended up trying to, reverse the conversation. So after that, that's the when I actually clicked off, when he was like trying to reverse the conversation. So Fee, if you go over that girl, she gave him the business. So I didn't actually watch it on his channel. I seen the clip. Somebody had did a clip of it, and she would let his ass have it. She was weighing him out, especially when she said, cause at first I didn't know what she was saying. She was like, "Yo, your hat don't have," I couldn't really catch it, but when I caught it, and she was like, your hat don't even have an emblem on it. I think he had said so. He must have said something about a wig because he just kept on staying on her wig. And he must have said she got on a beauty supply store wig. And so she was like, your hat don't even have an emblem. You got on a beauty supply store hat. You don't even have an emblem. And I was like, what the fuck that got to do with it? Like, what the hell they talking about? And then when she said, you so bitch, you went and changed out your hat. And he was, oh child, go look at it. He was all up in the camera and everything. And she was like, yo, crusty little baby. When I tell you, Fee, she had him changing up his whole goddamn look on the internet because he came on the internet with a hat with no branding on it. So he went and switched out the hat with and got a hat with some branding on it. Then she told because he kept getting up in the camera, all up in the camera, and he was cussing her out, and you could see nothing but spit and snot all up in the camera. And then she was like, with them motherfucking crusty ass lips. And the next thing I know, baby, he had on when got him some Vaseline and he was putting that Vaseline on them lips. So she made him change up his whole internet persona within a video. But he kept on saying, um, you were that weird, but we were looking at a picture. We were looking at a picture. Did she change up her wig? No. Um, he wasn't making no sense whatsoever. It is, yeah. He wasn't making no sense whatsoever. When by the time she got through running his ass through the coals, he had a new hat and he had some grease on them fucking lips. I don't know what the hell he thought. I don't know what he thought. And she had gotten that ass so good to the point to where he was like, let's be friends. Can we be friends? Um, we gonna be friends, okay? We done did all that arguing and stuff. So we cool now, right? Shit. I don't know. After that, cause I was like, listen at his bitch ass. But after that, for all I know, they could have been friends, or she probably stayed on that ass a little bit longer. But it was very interesting. It was very interesting. Grand Rising, my sister. I talked about our little organization for a little bit on here. I see it a lot, like on Instagram and on Facebook, where they go to the barber. I ain't never seen the beard, but they go to the barber and they get their head shaved clean, right? And they put them on that little lace front piece like they got a fade. Actually, they be bald as hell, but they get them a little fade. You know how George Jefferson, he had that little middle part out. So what they do is they shave all that off, make sure ain't no little fur balls and all that, and then they glue down that little piece and make it look like they got a little fade. So I wouldn't be surprised if they, ain't came out with no bearded piece to look like you got a full face of hair. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they ain't came out with that. And what y'all think about that? Do y'all think that y'all remember when Jay Wilson did it? What they were calling the Arnett. But look, would you, for the single ladies and the ladies that likes the men's, when if you met a guy and y'all was out on a date, right? And you was like, oh girl, he got a head full of hair, his beard connecting, ain't no bald patches, he looked good, and then you found out it was a lace front. Would you feel some kind of way? I don't think I would feel no kind of way because I'm a girl who love a wig too. But you got to be able to maintain it. You can't one day come over my house and you bald headed like Jay Wilson when he had stopped wearing Arnez. Cause you have to be able to maintain your look. See, one thing I know about a good wig, you got to know how to lay your wigs and you got to know how to maintain that wig. So a lot of men they jump into that because they think it's a good look, but they don't have an idea on how to maintain it. So in order for you to be able to maintain it, you must be able to afford the barber so that when your wig get to flapping up a little bit, you can go and get it glued back down. So you might have to make an appointment every week or every other week. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I try and do the wigs without the glue and all that. I ain't got time for all that. Just throw the bitch on and go on out the door. But keep her up, make her look cute. I did promise somebody that I was going to actually, give y'all the I'm gonna give y'all It kicked me out the studio, y'all. It kicked me out the studio. Yeah, but I just had to come back and let y'all know it kicked me out the studio. I don't even know if y'all heard the little dating profiles I was giving y'all. But I asked both of those guys. I only had two people that looked like they were interested in me. And I asked them out. One because one was too young. He was 42. I don't want to date nobody who is younger than my youngest sibling. Because I can't deal with my younger sibling. Because my younger sibling, honey, he is just too immature for me. And then the second person, it was, he looked dirty. He just looked dirty. So I had to ask him out too. So no, they're not my type. But it's Wednesday. It's trash day. I need to get these. I was listening for the door. But it's Wednesday. It's trash day. I need to get out here and you know, get your little stuff together, put it out there on the side of the road. I've been doing paper crafting, so y'all know it's a lot of little paper every fucking while. So I just need to go ahead on and put that in the trash bin and send it on to the landfill. But I do thank y'all so much for joining me today. I appreciate all y'all listening to me scramble and ramble. To my moderator who always coming at me about scrambling and rambling in my videos, girl, I think I did good today. What you think? But give me a thumbs up. If you like to donate to the channel, you could donate to the Sean Covergirl, or you can also donate to $ Scarlett O'Hare now. I think if I get any donations, I might sign up for the screen yard and just pay for the screen yard. And because I want to play with the overlays a little bit and play around with screen yard. If I get the screen yard, y'all gonna get sick and tired of seeing me, because like I said before, I think it's pointless for me to get pay for screen yard and don't go live every, enough. So that's going to force me to actually go live. So again, I thank you all so much. Miss Francis, I will be giving you a call after this live. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. Bye, TC. If you go back into the conversation a little bit, you know, um, red ball it back, you'll see my thoughts on the Kimmy Eastern Star situation. And yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget the thumbs up. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye bye.